Hello again, guys. Um, I decided to do a second upload for today, so here it is. This match was rather interesting as I've been playing around with the Hags add-ons. In this match I'm using the Rusty Shackles, which, as you know, makes your traps silent and a phantasm doesn't spawn when a survivor trips the trap, like with a usual Hag trap. But I'm also using the Grandma's Heart add-on, which actually, when a survivor trips a trap, it decreases your heartbeat to 0 and increases the trap's heartbeat to 16 meters. Now, when you pair this with the shackles, although a phantasm doesn't spawn, they do get the heartbeat and you lose yours, which can enable, it's kind of like having a mini tinkerer on your killer. So you can get some sneak attacks with this, which is what actually happened in this video. I was just playing around with it to see what would happen. It was quite interesting, so I thought you might enjoy it, and it might give you a few ideas of your own to mix match some add-ons together. I shall put up on the screen the description of the perk so you can see what it does, and then I shall roll the clip. It took place on Coal Tower. This was my first time back on Coal Tower since it's been disabled. It's been gone for quite a while, as there was a problem with the basement, but it's back now, and as always I love playing this map. I hope you enjoy the video, and I shall see you on the other side. So here we are, loading in on the Coal Tower. I haven't seen this map in quite a while. Again, this has the new tiles, just like all the Macmillan maps have had new style tiles added to them. We start in one of my favourite places to start, which is down by the tower. I like to get traps around the drop down windows, around the back, and then I start going out into the tiles. We've been spotted early, which is not good, but we carry on anyway. As I said, I'm using the Rusty Shackles and the Grandma's Heart add-on in this. I wanted to see if I could get any value out of it. So I will still teleport to my traps, but sometimes I won't, as the terror radius heartbeat will go to the trap, and I will lose mine, giving me a chance to sneak up on some people. That's our first gen gone. That's our first miss. You can hear this gen at the sides going as well. They've split on gens well. If you heard there, somebody set a trap off down at the tower. Laurie didn't hear me coming. She thought I teleported, I assume. So that got me a sneaky hit there, which is nice. Another trap gone down in the Coal Tower, so I don't have a tower radius at the moment. And again. And there's the Surge, which I'm using in this build again. I've become quite a fan of Surge since the update. The other perks I'm running in this game are Monitor and Abuse for to add to the sneaky element with my traps. Franklins as always, and Haunted Grounds. I can hear it. Injured Nancy here. Kate hiding behind the rock there. Setting traps as we go. Always setting traps while I'm going, just in case they come in useful later. I lost Nancy. I assume she kept running. Put a trap here in case she comes back. I assume Kate thought she was safe there. Trap gone again, so I've lost my heartbeat again. As I didn't appear, I assumed they thought they were safe, so they started to heal at the hook. But I teleported late. We go back for Kate. Kate wasn't very happy with this match. She actually gives up on hook and then sent me Salt after the match, even though she leaves her team when they've already done 2 gens and they probably could have won if she hadn't given up. So there she goes, putting herself into second. Now the only player I haven't seen yet is the Feng, and here she is. And there goes Kate. Bye, Kate. So she gave up on her first hook, even though her team weren't doing bad. They have done 2 gens, and that gen where she was hooked was quite progressed as well. The joys of playing in solo queue, I guess. Now in this game I'm not being as particular as I usually would be with my traps. I'd usually pick an area and stick to that area. But as I'm going to lose my heartbeat if the traps are triggered and the survivors won't necessarily know they're tripping them with the shackles, I'm tending to spread them out in the hope that they will get tripped. So now we have a heading, we know that they're over down by the tower. I'm just looking to see, I have 3 gens in a line there, down the right side of the tower. Nobody's tripped the Haunted yet, unlucky for me. But we catch Laurie here trying to do it. I hit her off it as I want her to think that I want to keep that totem. Even though I don't really, I want them to take it. But I want them to think I want to keep it to force them to cleanse it. And there's Surge again. This is why I'm loving Surge at the minute. It can come in very clutch. Knocks 8% off the gen. 3 gens within a 32 meter radius of where somebody goes down will blow. So very good for 3 gens if you like to keep a 3 gen like I often do. I can hear the gen in the coal tower is going as well as the one on the side. Quite far out, hoping it'll catch somebody out, as I'll expect it to be closer to the hook. We run into Laurie again. I'm not interested in Laurie, she's only just come off the hook, so I let her go. I need to get some more traps set up. Again, I've lost my tower radius here because that trap's been tripped. Obviously, eventually the survivors will work out that it's the traps giving off the heartbeat, or they may even think you've got Dark Devotion or something like that. But eventually they'll realise that you're not actually there, but it can get you a few sneaky hits. And also cause confusion, as they're not sure whether you are there or if you're going to teleport or not, so it kind of creates a little bit of chaos. And here's Laurie again. Laurie seems to be all over the map. I like to reset this trap before I carry on. Feng's healed up. We're just following Laurie down. Nancy gave up on her second hook, as I assume she can see that Laurie's in chase and the Feng isn't coming up for her, so... And They took my bait. Put them onto ground. As you can see, Feng realizes what she's done, and she's just standing there looking at the totem. I'm sorry, Feng. Obviously, we know the game's pretty safe now, and there's a very slim chance they can come back from this. So we just go around placing a few traps here and there. There's Laurie. And to give her a juice, she did go for this save, so well done, Laurie. Your courage is noted, Laurie. And that was the Grandma's Heart. I hope that you could see what I was trying to explain there. How you can create a bit of confusion with the terror radius being in places it shouldn't be. The match may have played out differently had the Kate not given up on Hook, but you know, survivors tend to do these things. So friends, I hope I managed to convey in a meaningful way what I was trying to do there with the add-ons and what the add-ons actually do. They are quite fun to play around with. Another pairing that I've been using recently are the Shackles and the Severed Ear, which obviously the Shackles don't give any indication that the trap's been set off, but when they do set it off, they get deafened for 6 seconds, which can be quite confusing to survivors as they're not sure what's going on. As I read recently in today's patch update, the ear has actually been broken, and not only the survivor that trips the trap has been getting deafened, but also all the other survivors on the map as well at the same time have been getting deafened. So I wondered why it seemed to be working very, very well when I paired these two together, and I guess that is why. But I didn't know they were broken, so but I'm sure that will be fixed anyway. So yes, I hope that this encourages you to try out new add-ons, mix and match things together, see what you can come up with. I hope that you enjoyed the gameplay and that you take some value from it. If you're new, I really appreciate you being here, and I would love if you could subscribe or even just like the video. That would mean a lot to me too. Please check the description if you're interested in checking out my Twitch or my TikTok channel. Lots of content up on my TikTok for you if you enjoy TikToking like I do. And I guess that's all that I have for you today, and I shall see you all again soon. Bye bye.